Islamic culture is mostly based on their religion. They are monotheistic and believe in Allah and life after death.
One of the main aspects of the Islamic religion was the 5 pillars. This included the profession of faith, daily prayers, fasting during Ramadan, the journey to Mecca, and almsgiving.
They believed in equality for all and no racial bias, which meant they had tolerance for other religions and a strong sense of brotherhood.
Islamic religion professed that Muhammad was their prophet.
They emphasized certain values such as honesty, modesty, and cleanliness.
The people of the Islamic religion believed that Allah had rules. They believed that they needed to uphold halal and avoid haram.
They believe in self-confidence and self-reliance, and charity and generosity, and they were family-oriented.
The Islamic religion abhorred things like adultery, homosexuality, fornication, gambling, and use of intoxicants.
They promote good things with wisdom and patience and believe that truth will prevail and falsehood will vanish.
Islamic nations did not practice separation of secular and religious teachings.
A lot of their culture spread because they wanted to promote Islam. They wanted it to be a peaceful process and did not want to use coercion.
Their faith stresses struggle, social justice, and the oppression of evil. Another main aspect of Islamic culture was their art.
A lot of Islamic art blended classical and Iranian themes and motifs.
Almost all Islamic art had function and meaning.
Since Islamic religion condemned idols, not many sculptures came from Iranian art. Islamic art was categorized into 3 periods: early, middle, and later.
They had 3 different forms of art: vegetal patterns, geometric patterns, and calligraphy. Vegetal, meaning of or relating to plants, depicted plant patterns on pieces of art. The pattern was used on a vast number of buildings, manuscripts, objects, and textiles produced throughout the Islamic world. The vegetal pattern was drawn from existing traditions of Byzantine culture. The geometric pattern consisted of 4 basic shapes: circles, squares, the ubiquitous star pattern, and multi-sided polygons. This was borrowed from the Greeks and Romans and stressed the importance of unity and order in Islamic culture. The most highly regarded and fundamental element of Islamic art was calligraphy. Since text was needed to share the Quran, calligraphy was very popular. Arabic script was perfect for being used ornamentally. The early period saw the rise of beveled style in woodwork. Woodwork, metalwork, and pottery were the main artistic outputs of the era. Color was used in decoration and luster painting. Architecture of the early period consisted of the Jasak al-Qaqqani Palace. The middle period saw an increase in the schematization of ornament and of textile. Geometric and vegetal patterns continued to be used. The middle period brought about significant architecture, including the Great Mosque and La Giralda. The later period was considered a golden age. The Islamic people produced calligraphy, manuscripts, textiles, and ceramics. A last notable aspect of Islamic art was talismans. These pieces of art had Islamic prayers printed on them and displayed Islamic art's fulfillment of both aesthetic quality and functionality, as well as tying in the religious aspect of Islamic culture.